Determine the exact values of k for which the curves y is equal to x squared minus x plus 1x and y is equal to 4 times k plus 2 plus k plus 1x minus x squared touch. Determine whether or not there is a value of k for which the curves cross on the y-axis. Okay, the fact that we've got to find a value of k will probably indicate that somewhere we will need to use the discriminant b squared minus 4ac is equal to 0. So where they touch, this curve will be equal to this one. So x squared minus x k plus 1 times x will be equal to 4 times k plus 2 plus k plus 1 x minus x squared. Putting everything onto one side, so minus x squared will make that 2x squared. If we take this over here, it will become a minus, so therefore we'll have minus 2 brackets k plus 1x. Taking this over will make it minus, so minus 4k plus 2 is equal to 0. So we have that a is 2, b is minus brackets k plus 1, and c is minus k plus 2. So using the discriminant, because where the curves touch, the discriminant of this equation will be equal to 0. If it's greater than 0, then we're finding the values of k where it cuts more than twice. If it's less than 0, we're finding that where the curves do not actually meet. Okay, so substituting in, we're going to have, and I have to be careful here, we've got brackets minus 2k plus 1 all squared. So we need to put those brackets in. Minus 4 times my a, which is 2, times my c, which is minus, again, brackets, minus 4k plus 2, and that's equal to 0. We need to now solve this value of this equation, which is a quadratic equation, and to find the value of k. Right, if you square minus 2, you're going to get 4, and if you square k plus 1, you're going to get in brackets k squared plus 2k plus 1. Minus times a minus will make a positive. 4 times 2 times 4 will make 32, and we've still got the k plus 2 is equal to 0. The secret is not to do too much in one go. Multiplying this one by 4, so you get 4k squared plus 8k plus 4. Multiplying this one through by 32, we get 32k plus 64 is equal to 0. So we've got 4k squared, 8k plus 32k is 40k, and then 4 plus 64 is 68. We notice these are all divisible by 4, so we'll divide them all through by 4. So we're going to get k squared plus 10k plus 17 is equal to 0. And we now solve this using the quadratic equation, or quadratic formula. The quadratic formula says, in this case, that k will be minus b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac over 2a. But the a, b, and c we're using are going to be 1 for a, b is 10, and c is 17. Substituting in, we're lucky they're all going to be positive, so it's minus 10 plus or minus the square root of 10 squared minus 4 times 1 times 17 over 2 times 1. So that becomes minus 10 plus or minus 10 squared minus 4 times 17 will give me 32 over 2. Now, a square number goes into that 16. If you take the square root of 16, you're going to get 4. So this becomes plus or minus 4 root 2 over 2. Now, most modern calculators, if you put in for root 32, it will actually give you 4 root 2. We notice that 2 goes into 10 and 4, so that the final exact answers are going to be minus 5 plus or minus 2 root 2. Now, let's just have a look using this GeoGebra app, and I'll put the GeoGebra app in the notes of the video of what's actually happening here. So here we have the first equation. Here k is equal to 0, and here we have the second equation. If we move k this way, we'll see there'll be a value here somewhere, just somewhere, and we won't be able to get it exactly, about there, up to minus 2.17, where the curves will just touch. Okay, we can't get it exactly because the values are actually rational numbers. And there'll be another one down here. Sorry, just to get that. Okay, about there, minus 7.83, which is where they meet as well. Okay, so that's what we've just found the two values of k. However, the values of k are rational numbers. Right, doing the second part, so we have to determine whether or not there's a value of k for which the curve crosses on the y-axis. So we write down our two curves, call one equation 1 and one equation 2. On the y-axis, x is equal to 0. So if we put x is equal to 0 in this one, we're going to get that y is equal to 0 squared minus k plus 1 times 0. And that's going to give me that y is equal to 0. The curve cross at 0, 0, because we've got when x is 0, y is 0 on this one. So they definitely cross at that particular point on the y-axis. Therefore, if we now substitute that into here and see what we get, so with a substitute into equation 2, we're going to get 0 is equal to 4 times k plus 2 plus k plus 1 times 0. So this bit here will be 0, so we're just going to get minus 0 squared, on the end. All this here will be 0, so we're just going to get that 4 times k plus 2 is equal to 0. Well, 4 can't be 0, that means that k plus 2 is equal to 0, so therefore k is equal to minus 2. So if we go back to our GeoGebra app and then put k here at minus 2, which I'll do by this, then we can see we get, let's just move that slightly out of the way, we get one point of intersection at 0, 0, which is the one we wanted on the y-axis. There is actually a second one at minus 1, 0. Okay, so this has been a video to show you how to use the discriminant to find the value of k to find where two curves meet or touch. I hope you've understood, and I thank you very much for watching.